Welcome back, everybody, to Tactical Espionage Shenanigans. Yes, I know, this is not Metal Gear Solid 3, but in the meantime, before we get to Snake Eater, I thought we'd revisit Ghost Babel and see how it ends out.
Monday Madness has only one copy of the PlayStation 2 game between us. That's currently in Aiden's house.
Yeah, it's...
And during the quarantine, we couldn't get access to it.
Yeah. So, in the meantime, we decided to emulate Ghost Babel and see was it worthwhile coming back to, considering that we played maybe an hour or two of it back in the day after a tech failure, but it was still pretty good. So, I think it warrants further investigation.
Is this the one where you can ventilate hostages?
I do believe you can ventilate people, but I don't believe it's hostages. I don't recall any hostages in this situation. So,
I've always wanted to ask John,
yes.
What is a Ghost Babel?
What is a Ghost Babel? Well, Ghost Babel is the name of the operation that Snake is taking part in. So that doesn't get explained until well into the game, but essentially that's why it's called that, basically. It wasn't obviously called that at the time. It was just known as Metal Gear Solid for the Game Boy. But later on in the canon, they referred to the game as Ghost Babel to differentiate it from the one on the PlayStation.
Yeah, and speaking of canon, this is completely non-canon.
Yes, exactly. We mentioned this before, but it's basically part of the non-canon cycle that incorporates Snake's Revenge, the NES Metal Gear, and the likes of Portable Ops and the Acid games. So this Snake grows up to be the one from the Acid games, who then gets cloned. So
yes,
we might get to that at some point.
You're doing well with those dogs, I see.
Yeah, dogs. I didn't want to kill them, unfortunately. That's why I'm happy to take the health here.
He's an animal lover.
I know.
In fact, he breeds dogs, doesn't he?
He does. He's a musher.
Yeah, he breeds huskies.
Unfortunately, these are Dobermans, so he's well out of. Unfortunately, these are Dobermans, so he is completely underqualified.
To be fair, I remember Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear Solid 1 where even the huskies were killing them. So
exactly, they weren't falling for his bullshit. So what's the annoying thing here is the boomerang that comes in the shot and causes all the noise, and that's what upsets the dogs.
Boomerang, you say?
Yes, that's what's flying in on screen there. And then the other problem then is the birds that are meant to be hawks. When they fly off, then they are an automatic alert. So that's why. That's why nature is basically kicking your ass in this area.
Going to be a lot of that, I assume.
Just that one, I think. I believe I powered through the rest of it.
Nice.
It does mean I'm facing the first boss of the game with a slither of health, but he's actually straightforward enough to deal with. So,
is this Hawk?
Yeah, I slash a hawk, mate.
All right.
Yeah, he's Australian.
That's the South African boomerang, all right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Sorry, just judging by your accent there.
I was just about to say, I think you got my accents confused. Now I'm in New Zealand. It's crazy. You just all seem to migrate south.
Are we fighting Captain Boomerang or not?
At Monday Madness, we're great at doing accents.
I was about to say, I think we're fighting Captain Accent here at the minute.
Unfortunately, all of them turn into Jonathan's Australian.
Which is it's a very general accent anyway. Just anything
general racism.
Yeah, exactly. Anything in the southern hemisphere, that's the accent.
As we say, Jonathan's allowed to do that because his father is Irish and his mother's half racist.
Exactly, yes.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Okay, here we go. Time to me slash a hawk.
Who is there?
Incidentally, Slasher Hawk is meant to be 7'1".
I thought you were about to say 7 foot wide.
He's a fucking tank, in fairness. But yeah, he's according to I think it was in the manual. He's a giant.
Wait, what's up?
That's the boomerang. Yeah.
I work so well.
He's got the green one and the red one, right?
Yes, he's got several, yeah. But
Why would he need several? They always come back.
he has to just keep you on your toes, you know.
Was it the old Australian adage? It's only a stick if it doesn't come back.
exactly. But yeah, he's like on normal difficulty, he's fairly straightforward. But I think the extra boomerangs come into play more at harder difficulties, as far as I know.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see why this army loses against a lone gunman. Like he's actively using boomerangs.
This is it. Like if they just like had like proper soldiers as opposed to gimmicks, like maybe.
Oh, did you read that text?
Yes.
Jeez.
Calling you a white man.
When was this made? This is fucking foreshadowing.
Yes, unfortunate.
Outer Heaven. I don't remember Outer Heaven.
Well, it's the funny
Pretty
thing
sure
because,
I was there.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Like again, this is in the kind of non-canon cycle, so it's like the NES Outer Heaven, if you like. NES.
Shadow Moses never happened in this one, right?
No, this is if you like the Shadow Moses of this universe. But again, this doesn't. Actually, it doesn't really have that much of a consequence, really. It's just another mission for Snake.
Yeah. To be fair, though, it's a pretty fun boss fight here.
It's pretty good. Again, once you kind of get the idea of it, it's easy enough to do. It's just duck and weave, basically.
Now, full disclosure, I have played this, and as far as I remember, grenades are just used against every boss.
Grenades are like the correct answer to everything. Yeah, practically.
This hawk is my totem and my protector. He ate 3 of those grenades.
He just keeps collecting them out, just plucking them out off the ground before they blow up.
Oof. Hawk's taking a good slash to damage.
Yeah.
Gotta say though, this is incredible for Game Boy Color.
It's amazing.
It's
absolutely
good.
amazing.
One thing I will say is the sound design. The music's not as intense as we're used to.
No, it's not. In fairness, it's very little they could do with the bits they had. You know.
Okay, I don't even need to insult you. He's doing it for me.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's the same thing where the ranks are a function of time. So sometimes when I'm doing the kind of the hyper boost on the emulator, that like fucks up the clock. So I'll get terrible ranks on a few stages as a result.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Whitey killed your family?
No, it's something else gone. Yeah.
Oh my god, he grew up.
He did.
So Whitey did take his family.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Raise me against the elders. Okay. Everyone was a dick to him.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
This
those are
is
the
nothing
same.
like Need to Kill Sky.
No, it's not. We were lied to, man. We were lied to.
So he was saying that the Aborigines were racist against him.
Yes, he was he was the outsider.
He tried to win their acceptance, but they were just so racist against Whitey.
I don't think he's even a whitey. That's the thing. Like he was just an outsider. Full stop. Like just no one liked him.
7 feet tall.
Yeah, maybe that could be in. Could have been in.
Samoan?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. I know he's like his nationality is Australian.
Viper?
Yeah.
That's a type of snake.
Yes, exactly. We'll be learning about Mr. Viper very soon.
Into the Black Chamber, so this is a whole race war.
No, let's not. Let us not contrive a race war when there's no one needed. Okay.
Yeah.
There's enough of that going on.
There's nothing like that happening in our current climate.
No,
That's being recorded.
no, of course not. These videos live in a time bubble where nothing happens.
Yes. Now just kneel on his neck for a while there. Will you? To be fair, it was a horrible event.
It was. So yeah, so that's
not even going to make a joke about it.
No, it was a horrible event.
Yes.
So yes,
a criminal being put down should never happen.
Yeah. That what?
Dude was a counterfeiter, man.
Anyway,
but again, shouldn't happen. Campbell. Why is there a Metal Gear in this?
Well, it wouldn't be a Metal Gear Solid game if there wasn't.
Ah, God.
So yes, so Slasher Hawk is down, and what we kind of learned from him in his like little speech is that he is definitely not a rip-off of Sniper Wolf, but also that the mercenary group he's in is called Black Chamber, which again is the Foxhound analog here, and the leader is a guy called Black Arts Viper, who again we will see very, very soon.
But what about Dead Cell?
Dead Cell doesn't exist. Never happened.
Okay.
In fact, you could argue because of the existence of Black Chamber, there was no need for a Dead Cell. They were Dead Cell before they were cool.
But Dead Cell was just a rip-off of Foxhound.
But you see, that's
they're all rip-offs.
They're all rip-offs of Foxhounds, exactly.
Yeah. No, they're all rip-offs of the Cobras.
Oh, Cobras, yeah. In fairness, yeah. They are.
I just snake by.
Yes. That was fortunate.
When you said you were powering through this, I didn't realise you'd literally dancing in front of the camera, then jumping behind the boxes.
Like I said, I take a very academic view of stealth in this game. But,
it's a dark side Phil strategy, is it?
Yeah, exactly. If I recall, I think I was trying to get this all done in one sitting, so that's probably why I was very
gung-ho.
Gung-ho, yeah. Although, again, I can't recall which take I took here, so maybe this is like after a few attempts of figuring out what the map is like. So, yeah, I think I just take a death here to ease things along.
Okay.
It just seemed like what doors were open to me, so I said, okay, nothing's open to me, I'll go down the lift. So, it was a...
that's a fair assessment.
It was a tactical death that never happened.
The main thing is you're remembering that this is essentially the first game again, so you'll want to go to the armory.
Well, actually, the name of the game in this mission, or in this area, is Boxes. They have
Hop on the gear.
Yes. So that takes up the bulk of the time in this level. I just
I love that dude just yawning and then, okay, I'll punch you in the back of the head. Didn't go down. Let's try again.
Exactly.
Here we go. Has suppressor.
He's using a 5.7 pistol?
Yep, apparently so.
Oh, what happened to his Sockham?
There's no Sockham in this game. Just a handgun. Yeah.
Copyright issues.
Oh my god, killed him.
With one punch as well. His neck was already weakened from the 3 blows we gave him, and just one was enough to paralyze him completely.
It's alright. Forgot that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Not sure why I went there again, but here we are.
That's fine.
That's always the worst thing about watching these back is like, not only did I play this, but I also edited this, and I don't understand why I kept this in. Like, there was no reason for that. That was completely redundant.
I edited it. Why is this still happening?
Why is this still here? Like, it's a long video as it is.
137 takes, and that was the best one.
Yes, that one was the Kubrick.
It's been a while, but is that the same alert team as in Metal Gear Solid 2 or Metal Gear 2?
No, it's a different one.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah.
These elevators with their single giant button.
What could it mean?
What could they mean? And why are we not still in the elevator? Is this an edit point?
That was an edit point. Again, I think this is where I kind of cut out me wandering around everywhere, and then this is where I kind of like go straight to the goal. Cool. So now
go.
Okay. Now we're going.
Press the button.
We are pressing the button to go back into the lift again. I hope I didn't just keep editing me going back into the elevator. I'm not going anywhere for 4 hours. That would be pretty awkward.
It's just a perpetual loop of this one scene.
Yes. It's like that one video of Picard and Riker being awesome at everything. or being cooler than everything. Just them constantly walking down a corridor for 10 hours. So beautiful.
I'm not sure I understand the lighting situation. Shadows are appearing on all different sides.
He's right.
It's it's Game Boy like graphics, so it's a real like rough like guess at what shadows would be. I got totally lucky there, by the way.
I cannot see you.
It's like, what the fuck was that? Never mind.
The one blind guard is on patrol in this area.
Good old Sleepy Gary. Hello.